Hello everyone, my name is Caden, welcome back to more Robotics Notes Elite. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a while, hasn't it? A lot happened, let's just put it that way. If you saw the last episode, then you know that I thought I was going to be good to start recording again because I'd gotten my wisdom teeth procedure done, but then I started getting very lightheaded because I guess some of the medicine I was taking did not agree with me when I was trying to voice act, and yeah, I had to take a way longer break than I anticipated. But I should be a lot better now. I've recorded a lot of episodes for another series that's going to start uploading tomorrow. So it's going to go, it's like every other day, one series is going to upload. So today is uploading Robotics Notes Elite. Tomorrow's going to upload the the first episode of the other series. Day after that is Robotics Notes Elite again. Yada yada. But it's just alternating between the two every day. But yeah, probably gonna go into this one a bit more slowly. But I do kind of remember what we were doing. We've got the second report now. We climbed that tower. And we have the report. We did read the report last time, so I'm not going to read it again. But we're finally getting more information on the committee, it seems. Whew. Actually, before we actually continue properly... Have I checked this? I don't remember if I did. Oh, yeah, I did. I remember the mother kicking baby thing. I don't know why I remember them. Fortunately for me, that means that report number 2 is now safe inside my Pokecom.
Big brother, let's go for a walk. It's super nice out today.
And that also explains why Irie, who is attached to the reports, is currently in my room. I just got home.
But Irie can't see anything inside.
Then why don't you just go outside?
But Irie wants to talk to you more, big brother.
Then just read me the weather report or something.
You don't mind? Okay, then Irie will start with the Okinawa and go all the way to the Hokkaido. Kai!
There she is. My loud childhood friend comes storming into my room without knocking. Oh, I guess I have no right to complain about that. Especially considering I always barge in her room.
You were at the park again earlier, weren't you?
Uh-oh, she's pissed. Glad you noticed.
You big jerk!
And now I have to fix my hair before doing the rounds.
Did you forget how many people you had worried last night? What were you thinking?
It's not like I climbed the tower again or anything. No need to worry.
You just got home from the hospital and then you disappear. My mom was about to go looking for you all over again.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll go apologize later. But there was something I absolutely had to get my hands on.
Something you had to get your hands on? Like what?
I can't tell you.
Didn't I save you yesterday?
That's that. This is this. If you really have to know, we can duel for the deeds.
Whatever.
Akio turns away offended. I really want to avoid letting my friends in on this report stuff. It's sketchy, and I don't want them involved. June's the only one who does know, and she's only aware of report number 1. I'm not telling her about the rest. Oh, and by the way, Aki-chan, you were totally like a hero of justice yesterday. Seriously, thanks.
You don't need to thank me. Ever since what happened on the anemone, you and I have been one in body and soul. You've saved me tons of times. Let's call it even.
She's right. Ever since we got diagnosed with elephant mouse syndrome, we've been helping each other. We basically do everything together. Sorry, I was just adjusting something. When one of us is having an attack, the other looks after them. While I consider myself Akio's guardian of sorts, she always saves my butt when I have an attack. And that means a lot to me.
Just don't go acting on your own so much, okay? It took me forever to find you last night.
I'll do my best.
Oh, and no more secrets.
Yeah. Can't promise her that. I want to locate the rest of the Kimijima reports on my own, if possible.
Hey, Kai? Did you climb that tower in the middle of the last night's typhoon because there was something you wanted?
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Big brother, Akio, no fighting. This is the perfect time for a nice and cozy weather report. What?
Akio is clearly dumbfounded by Irie's voice. She looks around the room in a panic.
The weather today, August 1st, is for the Yonaguni region of Okinawa Prefecture will be clear with south winds. The weather today for the Ishigaki region of Okinawa Prefecture will be clear with south winds. Kai, I can hear a girl's voice.
That's because Irie's in here.
For real? Where?
Right here.
Hurry's a ghost.
It's way too much of a pain to explain this, though. Can you give Aki-chan the basic rundown of what's going on, Irie-chan?
Didn't you say you want to hear the weather?
You can tell me all about it later. By the way, Irie-chan can't actually see anything when she's inside, so could you go talk to her outside?
Huh? What?
Go outside and blow up Iruo, he'll see.
Okay.
Akio's about to exit the room, a puzzled look on her face.
Oh, and Kai. You can skip club today, so make sure you rest. Got it? Alright, Nocho.
Akio departs. I'll gladly take you up on that offer. After I do the rounds, I'll just chill for the rest of the day. I'll have plenty of time to read Kimijima Report number 2 after that. I get the feeling things have gotten hotter since the typhoon passed through. I wipe the sweat off my cheeks and sit in the middle of the runway. Rock's Club has been more vigorous lately. Must be feeling giddy from all that money. Kids these days. Jackson Tenuji. Business trip to Tanegashima. Second day here, but already getting baptized. Storms in tropical areas are different than Tokyo. They're tough. I guess that's what you call nature's wrath. For some reason, I got a super excited total adrenaline rush. Nice to meet you, Irie. Nice to meet you too, Akio. Played 2 hours at the club, 15-0. Pace is kind of slow. I have no clothes to go out in. All my clothes got covered in mud from the storm last night. If your clothes are covered in mud, isn't your PC broken as well? Also, it has come to my attention, I do have the guide still, like the guide. It's like the same people who made the patches and all that. Like the Committee of Zero patches. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, point is, I'm using their guides, and it's come to my attention that, I have not been following it like I should have. The reason I say that is because apparently we're actually getting close to the point where endings can be achieved, and they're apparently they're split up into phases, which is, if we look at the saves, that's how the saves are split up too. Phase 4. And it's come to my attention that the first phase ending is apparently Phase 5. What this means is I've kind of probably screwed up already. There's a specific order the guide recommends going in, but at this point, I don't really want to go back and just redo everything yet. So, we're going to ball, I guess. Whatever ending I get first, we get first. Akio should be in the middle of building her robot in the hangar, supposedly. Is there anything on Iruo? I don't see anything. I didn't hear the details of what she'd be working on specifically, but yeah. Either way, I'm going to be staying far away from all that. Akio and Subaru can hand that. My back's still sore from my Metal Tower adventure, so I'd have preferred to stay at home and play KB. But I still have to read Kimijima Report number 2, since yesterday I've had mixed feelings about it. I want to read it, but there's a part of me that'd prefer to stay ignorant. Fine, I'll read it. I make sure to confirm that nobody's around before returning my Pokecom on. Report number 2. The Secret Society, the place... You know what? I know I said that we read before, and I'm not going to read again, but screw it. The game's putting it right here in front of us. I might as well. Also, the game's super laggy when we're in here. I don't understand how that works, but okay. The secret society that placed pressure on NASA is one whose ranks consist of a mere 300. Is the organization that is believed to control the world from the shadows. Their existence is said to not extend past the realm of rumor, but allow me to be perfectly clear. The ones known as the Invisible Rulers, the Committee of 300, undeniably exist. Almost the entire world bends to their will, whether it be governments, state agencies, police, military, royalty, large corporations, particularly banking enterprises, and any other institutions that are vital to society's function. They control all of the necessary mediums that are vital to society's construction. Naturally, this includes NASA as well. This is how they have managed to continually suppress all information regarding the Ulysses project that I mentioned previously. Falsifying official NASA documents is easier than lifting a finger for the Committee of 300. In 1994, the Tavistock Institute made national headlines when it announced its official partnership with NASA on a major program. Of course, Tavistock operates under the Committee of 300 as well. They're often referred to by the committee as the Brainwashing Institute. According to official U.S. documentation, Tavistock has conspired with intelligence agencies of various countries in order to broadcast propaganda on a daily basis. It would be appropriate to dub this a form of mass brainwashing. The issue lies in the fact that those affected are rarely made aware that they have been and continue to be brainwashed, and before they ever come to realize such, they've already become livestock for the One World Order, the Committee of 300's true goal. I do wonder how many of the people that walk the earth are aware of the Human Domestication Project. But regardless of my musings, the project exists and is still progressing even now. It would not be wrong to surmise that a prototype version of the project is being tested around the world. Various experiments are secretly but certainly being carried out throughout daily life. This danger is not one we may avert our eyes from. Pay special attention to Kagame Kagame. The song serves as a sort of symbol to them. Wherever they experiment, that song will undoubtedly be present. The Human Domestication Project is the ultimate goal that the Committee of 300 has been dreaming of for nearly 100 years. They wish to establish a one world order, a unified world government, by cleaving the world's population down to 1 billion people. It is currently 6 billion as of 2009, and transforming all that remain into cattle that shall be exploited until death in the service of the elite. Those billion people will never be made aware of their enslavement due to the utilization of propaganda. In truth, they may even express gratitude to their rulers. I created Irie to investigate the activity of the Committee of 300. She is a bot that collects any information that is related to the keyword Committee of 300 indiscriminately. Recently, there has been an extraordinary amount of feedback originating from the Shibuya area. The earthquake that occurred there may have been one of their experiments as well, but it is doubtful whether I will even live to analyze the information my bot has collected. My throat is bone dry. I gulp in an attempt to relieve the pain. This is showing that this is no joke. The Committee of 300, the Tavistock Institute, the Human Domestication Project. All this nonsensical conspiracy theory mumbo-jumbo means nothing to me. It's totally unrealistic. I can't say I'm remotely interested in any of it. But there is one particular bit here that draws my attention. Kagame Kagame. Those words popped up randomly in the middle of this mess. And it's because of them that I can't just dismiss this report as some kind of delusional conspiracy. I literally just heard that nursery rhyme the day before yesterday. In that creepy room on the first floor of the community center, there was a cassette there with Kagame Kagame recorded on it. It's as if the Kimijima Ko of 10 years ago is reading my mind. What in the world? What the hell is up with Kagame Kagame? Did the Committee of 300 put pressure on worldwide Pokecom distributors so they would pre-install with that ringtone? And then they went through all the trouble of making that weird call at once? Pretty tame as far as propaganda goes, and I certainly don't feel as if I've been brainwashed. What exactly is the perpetrator's goal? Jun-chan seems familiar with Kagame Kagame. Plus, Irie, or I guess Sister Centipede, is supposedly a bot that auto-searches for the term Committee of 300. You think we could ask her? Irie-chan, you there? There's a slight delay between when I call for her and when she appears.
Hello. Would you like to hear the weather forecast?
Not really.
Okay.
It's honestly kind of weird that she responds to me so quickly. Does that mean she's always wandering around nearby? She can move about freely within a 109.3 meter radius of my Pokecom, so it'd be nice if she ventured out a bit. I guess it's not like she's physically close or far. Maybe she can reply quickly regardless of where she is. At any rate, as long as I don't have Iruo running, she won't talk to me, so it's not that bad. I tap on Irie to summon Sister Centipede. Boop.
Switching to Sister Centipede mode.
Tell me about the Committee of 300.
Error. You do not have permission to access this information.
I hit her straight on with a question, but she immediately shoots me down.
Please seek permission from Master in order to access this information.
Master isn't around anymore.
Only phone droids that obtain login permission may access this information.
So you're not gonna tell me anything?
The Committee of 300 and their true nature is shrouded in mystery. Even Sister Centipede does not have a complete understanding of them.
Do you know who the members are?
Sister Centipede predicts that there is a high turnover rate among the lower-ranking positions. However, it is possible that this is incorrect due to the fact that there are too many self-proclaimed members.
There are that many people calling themselves committee members.
Worldwide, as many as there are stars.
Do you know exactly who these people are?
Please seek permission from Master in order to access further information on this matter.
I can't even get to the essentials. I've got nothing to go on here. You know, I've been thinking. You're pretty useless, Sister Centipede.
I apologize. However, Sister Centipede prioritizes Master's instructions over being useful to you, Yashio-san.
Is that right?
Closing Sister Centipede. Big brother, where are you going after this?
How about you go for a walk? After casually brushing off Irie, I close Yuruo. If I can't get anything useful out of Sister Centipede, I'll consult with our resident urban legend maniac. I'm just gonna make sure she keeps keep the reports on the hush. Unfortunately, said expert Juna is nowhere to be found. She's usually on the runway practicing a kata or whatever. Is she in the hangar? I'll give her a ring. Call Daitoku Juna.
Yashio-kun, what's up?
Where are you?
The garage.
It's a hangar, not a garage.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm in the hangar.
I'm on the runway. Can you come out here for a sec? Or are you busy?
Kinda.
Oh, did Akio finally give Juna a job to do?
Kai, if you want to talk, come over here. We're not far away.
I'm good. Just come out when you're free. I'll be waiting. Akio's not wrong, but I don't want the others hearing our conversation. After about 15 minutes, Juna comes jogging out to the runway.
Sorry about that. It's pretty rare to see you, not playing video games.
Right. If it were up to me, I'd just play games all day. Is it okay for you to be out here?
Yeah, I'm alright now.
What were you doing?
I'm making a scarf.
A scarf. In the middle of the scorching hot summer. Oh, I get it. This is like how Misani would wear scarves in the summer. When Misani was a high schooler, there was a fad where people would wear scarves in the summer and then ride scooters with them. Misani said it got popular because it was cute. Whatever that means. Trying to bring back the old fad?
Oh, no, it's a scarf for Model 1-kun.
Ah, that. Gonvaro's long scarf is iconic. Or is it actually a pair of wings? Something else entirely? I have no clue. Akio mentioned a while back that she wasn't sure if we had the budget for a scarf, but I guess it worked out. Doesn't it have to be huge?
Yeah, we have to stitch together a bunch of big cloths. I'm in charge of that.
Huh, didn't think you'd be any good with that kind of work, since you're the sporty type and all.
I wouldn't say that. I'm the only girl in the household, so I do chores like this all the time. I'm actually pretty good at sewing.
That's surprising. Either way, I'm glad she has something to do now. She had an abundance of free time before.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Oh, yeah, I want you to tell me more about Kagame Kagame. Juna immediately seemed to understand what I'm getting at. Her cheeks are looking a little flushed.
This is about the incident from the other day, right? It really surprised me too. Even on the news, they're saying they have no idea what caused it.
You talked about the whole Kagame Kagame thing before the mass call, remember?
The ones where the lyrics to the song are all sent out simultaneously. Kinda like an earthquake warning. Even that event is still shrouded in mystery.
Why Kagame Kagame?
For example, the Kago in Kagame means cage in Japanese, and the mi means eye, so together they mean eye of the cage.
Why is it with this damn series it all comes back to eyes? It always goes back to eyes! I guarantee you, I'm pretty sure, I swear to God, if I were to go back to Steins Gate, I feel like there is a non-zero chance that I would see the phrase, whose eyes are those eyes, in that game. The only reason I can't remember is because it's been a while since I played Steins Gate, but I swear it would appear. This series is driving me insane. Anyways.
There's a theory going around that says that Kagami is referring to a certain hexagram.
A certain hexagram?
Yeah, the Star of David.
The Star of David, you say? Star of David. That's a Star of David. A hexagram made of two triangles that oppose each other, like the pattern of a Kagame lattice. Also illustrated on the flag of Israel. It's the sacred shape of Judaism. Unwinnable Golden Wolf Fighter 4. The fourth entry in the 2D fighting game series, its slogan is "My wolf even golden to begin with," famously contradicts the title. The game was first released in arcades in the early 2010s and was later ported to various other platforms, adding up multiple characters that would grow to be even more popular than the original cast. The game is revered by fighting game enthusiasts.
Another related theory is that Kagami is actually a cipher created by the Illuminati.
The Illuminati? A secret society created in the 18th century by a German philosophy professor. The society was formed upon the idea that a truly ethical civilization was attainable. Well, it then spread throughout the higher class in multiple countries all across the world. In its golden age, it was said to have 2,000 members. In 1785, the society was declared a heresy by the Pope and was subsequently disbanded. However, even in the 21st century, it is a name that still often appears in many conspiracy theories. Illuminati.
It's a secret society that existed over 200 years ago.
Are they bad guys?
In conspiracy theories, they're often referred to as the hidden masterminds behind everything, but nobody knows the details.
Do you think the Illuminati and Kagame are related? What's your opinion as an urban legend expert, Junjan?
Well, they're all just urban legends, so I don't think there's much credibility to any of them. Sorry for talking about theories I'm not even confident about.
Considering Kagame is a Japanese nursery rhyme, trying to connect it to the Illuminati is a reach. So don't blame her for backing off. Then, how about the Committee of 300?
Committee of 300?
Looks like something's clicked.
I've heard of it before.
Really? Like where?
I don't really know details, but remember that earthquake that happened in Shibuya 10 years ago?
Shibuya. Shibuya was mentioned by the name in report number 2. Is this just a coincidence? You mean the Shibuya earthquake?
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Whenever people talk about it, they always have to bring up the various conspiracy theories around it. Of course, playing through the series, we know what the actual cause of the earthquake was. It was, what's his freaking name? Oh gosh, oh god, I've already forgotten the guy's name. But he was but he was in Chaos Head Noah. The guy was activating the Noah Project device, and doing it caused that earthquake to occur. I get why. Everything about it was strange. Shibuya was devastated, but everything surrounding it was completely fine. It was almost like it was specifically directed at Shibuya and only Shibuya, which is impossible for an earthquake.
The rumors said, maybe the earthquake wasn't a natural disaster. Tons of theories, really.
Like what? That it was man-made?
A black hole bomb, a tectonic weapon, an attack using electromagnetic waves, or that the chaos with camouflage for something else going on. People on the net were saying that the Committee of 300 was pulling the strings.
Not really. Black hole, the aftermath of a supernova, an explosion produced by the gravitational collapse of a massive dense star after it has reached the end of its lifespan. For example, imagine a star that is over 1 million kilometers in diameter. Now imagine that entire star's mass compressed into a space smaller than the period at the end of this sentence. That is a singularity, a point of infinite gravity. The collapsed star's intense gravity then pulls all nearby matter toward itself before eventually absorbing it completely. When observed from a distance, the singularity at the center of the black hole appears pitch black. This is due to the fact that the gravity at the center is so incredibly strong that not even the light itself can escape. Pulling the strings, huh? Sounds like a lazy way of explaining things. People love pretending that there's some super secret society pulling the strings of the world. It's an easy scapegoat for whenever something happens. As long as there are bad guys out there that they can blame, people don't have to think too hard about anything. What Juno was saying does match up with the Kimijima reports. Do you know anything about the Tavistock Institute?
Huh? No, I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Huh. Figured you might know something.
You gave me too much credit, Yashio-kun. To be honest, I don't actually know that much about conspiracy theories.
On the contrary, I think you know plenty. Hell, she gave me more to work with than Irie did.
But why is some interest? This is about the Kimijima report? Did you find a second one or something?
Well, aren't you sharp? Either that or I'm way too obvious. If you want to know the details, you'll have to beat me in a match.
So you're not gonna tell me?
Were you curious?
A little. Kagome is something we've all experienced, so yeah, I'm curious.
Same thing here. That's why I'm looking into it. That's all. Well, guess I'll go grab a drink. This is my way of ending the conversation and making sure Juna can't press any further. I feel bad leaving her hung out to dry like this, but I really want to avoid mentioning the reports to people if I can. We are looking at Akio's perspective.
Oh! I jack up the giant servo motor with the engine crane. It's hydraulic, so even a weak girl like me can lift up a 100-kilogram motor easily. By the way, according to the previous president, this crane was rented from Kamada Motors about 5 years ago. They never asked us to return it, so it's just been hanging around the hangar the whole time. The motor itself is a Robot Clinic original. We got it delivered to us yesterday. It's a super sluggish motor that's been optimized specifically for torque, since gun build 1 is so massive. That said, Doc told me that he had it made on the cheap, so its durability is kind of up in the air. Maybe we should have accepted Jax's help after all. Phew. We're all jacked up. The massive servo motor is about 30 centimeters off the ground. I'm planning on moving the crane from here to gun build 1's lower body. The servo motor is going to be the knee joint for the unfinished left leg. The problem is, it's gonna take a whole lot of effort to move this crane all the way over there. I look around. No one else is here. June was here sewing together the scarf a second ago, but she went outside to talk to Kai. There's a lot of heavy lifting in our future, so we gotta work together. Not they seem to care, at all. Maybe I should act like a president for once and give them a real stern what for. Good morning!
Oh, it's Nae!
Tanuchi-san pokes her head in through the hangar entrance. She's waving to me with a smile on her face. Oh, hi. When I get up to greet her, she responds by giving me a hug like it's no big deal. Whoa! I have no idea how to react to her sudden kindness. Tanuchi-san smells ever so slightly of sweat. Are you here alone, Akiho-chan? Where are the others? Tanuchi-san steps back and surveys the hangar. Akio-chan? Feels kinda weird being called that out of nowhere. But I don't hate it. Nobody's being cooperative. No matter how much I try, they refuse to come over and help out. Why? Then I remember what that person says. I smoothly whip out my glasses and place them in front of my eyes like always. I've become that person. Because they're spoiled brats. Tanuchi-san looks confused. How can she proclaim to want to support bipedal robot research when she doesn't even know who that person is? Tanuchi-san, do you watch that much mecha anime? Did I upset you? Should I respond with something like, it's 3 times faster? Oh, so you do know. Come on, you gotta give me a reaction next time. I can't believe you prompted the joke and explained it yourself. You're so funny, Akio-chan.
You're scary, Tanuchi.
I had a hunch when I met her the first time, but Tanuchi-san can spit pure acid with a smile. My home is actually super close to Akihabara. When I was little, there was a Gundam Cafe and everything. I got to see the full-size Gundam in Odaiba too. Oh, I'm so jealous. I almost drooled for a second. But I digress. I'm actually here to continue our conversation from the other day. I take it you haven't had a change of heart? I haven't. Tanuji-san glanced over at Gunbuild 1 lying in the hangar. You really want to stick to this robot? I do, because it's the crystallization of our blood, sweat, and tears. Someone bled? Oh, I'm just kidding about that part.
Oh, Nae. It's good to see that, despite the fact that you look way older than I last saw you, you are still the exact same stupid little child you are. While also still having that hint of psychoticness in you.
I really didn't think she'd latch on to that. Have you ever considered further modifying Model 1 to something more polished? Even at this stage, we've already gone pretty off rails from the original design. I know that Gunbuild 1 is a wonky robot, I do. It's like a house that's had extensions built upon extensions upon extensions. Jun said that it was like the Winchester Mystery House. It's a mansion with so many extensions that it's lost its function as a house and become more of a maze. Gunbuild 1 is no different. We weren't able to build it according to the plan, so I feel pretty bad about it. We had tight budgets, so we made do with whatever parts we could get our hands on. We're just high schoolers. And with our limited knowledge, we tried to make a walking robot. It ended up totally different from the original design. So I really want to avoid making any more changes to it. Because despite how much has been altered, Gunbuild 1 still has the DNA of the original Gunbuild project. 9 years worth of passion resides inside of that metal exterior. Seeing him is my passion as president of the Robotics Club, and my own personal dream. Things have changed quite a lot in the last decade when it comes to giant bipedal robots. Technology has advanced greatly. If we utilize today's technology, you could make an even better robot. If you're gonna make one anyway, wouldn't you want to do more than just walk? I reflexively groan. More than just walk. I want to, I really do. I want to see Gunbuild 1 move gallantly like Prez did during Robo 1 with Kai at the controls. No, I'm not falling for your tricks. I'm completing Gunbuild 1 no matter what. I won't be manipulated by your sweet temptation. I see. Tanuchi-san lowers her shoulders in disappointment. But it isn't long before she regains her usual perkiness and smiles. By the way, even if you decide to stick with Model 1, you're still welcome to use the facilities of TNSC. So just let me know if you ever need to. I'm truly grateful for her offer, but I don't have the guts to accept it. I've already rejected their kindness twice now. Am I just being stubborn? Would everyone be more willing to cooperate if we were making a brand new robot?
The Winchester Mystery House. Tips list. A mansion located in San Jose... Is it Jose or Jose? I thought Jose was specifically if it has, like, the... What is it, like, the little mark on the E? Anyways, California. For about 40 years, this mansion was renovated incessantly by the wife of the man who invented the Winchester rifle. After her husband passed away, the woman started seeing a spirit medium, as she felt she was being haunted. The medium said that the woman was being haunted by the spirits of all those who'd been killed by the rifle her husband invented. Frightened, the woman spent the rest of her life continually adding more and more rooms to the mansion in an attempt to evade the spirits. The mansion is still said to be cursed this very day, and many tourists enjoy visiting the mansion on mystery tours. Hang on, this is a real thing, isn't it? That sounds real. I kind of want to take a look at it. Let me look this up real quick on my phone. Winchester Mystery House, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, the house is wild looking. It looks like a castle, basically, at that point. I've been groaning in front of the drink corner for 15 minutes. Anything new in Tweepo? We do have new stuff. Wait, this is all the same. The fanatic blood in me is boiling from talking about Kagame. Tanuji-san came by, but she left. Everyone be careful, don't let her convince you. What is a Gunbam? Gunbam... It's something Akio likes. don't think she's a bad person. Memo for myself. Tonight's dinner... Vermicelli? Well, now I'm learning more words that I don't think I've ever heard. What is this? Vermicelli. Oh, it looks like it's just noodles. I didn't check everything. Tanegashima has lots of small hills, which was quite surprising. As a biker, each hill itself wasn't so bad, but all those hills in a row were super annoying. I don't know how many times I cried inside, thinking what's the point of climbing up if we're just gonna go down again. Didn't think you'd bring your bike to the island. Wait! I just realized her other title is Sister Brown. Like Sister Brawn, like friggin' like the Brawn tube. Sayanjin is my partner. I wonder if it's the same bike that... Wait, is it the same bike that, What's-Her-Face used all the time? Oh, shoot. Ah! They were the daughter of Daru, it turned out, who time traveled to help out. What was their name? Suzuha? I feel like it was Suzuha. It might have been. It's the only name that comes to mind. I ain't seeing nothing. At the register behind me, Mizuka-san is sighing for what feels like the billionth time. If you're trying to steal, forget about it. You look way too suspicious. She says that to me while reading a newspaper. How rude. I'm really struggling with what to buy, okay? I'm a high schooler with a thin allowance. I have to be careful where my 100 yen go. I'm lying, of course. I'm actually debating whether or not I should ask Mizuka-san about the Committee of 300. If I do, I'll end up having to tell her about the Kimijima reports. But whenever it comes to Kimijima-ko or Irie, Mizuka-san's reaction is kind of scary. So I'm conflicted as to whether I should bring it up or not. But I can't afford to stand here and deliberate forever. To ask or not to ask. I take a peek at Mizuka-san again. The steamer off to the side of the register enters my line of sight. In order to get info, I'll have to eat one of those passion fruit buns. As it turns out, that's the deciding factor. Alright, I'll give up on asking Mizuka-san for now. Now that that's decided, my actions are swift and to the point. I grab a bottle of fruit sour melon and take it to the register. You sure look refreshed. Completely different from the look of dread on your face when you came in. I'm guessing you don't need any info then. I have no idea what you're talking about. Kai, what are you hiding? It's got nothing to do with you, Mizuka-san. You better not make me angry. She's terrifying. Her sharp gaze pierces through my body. I'm like a frog being stared down by a vicious snake. What did I do to deserve this death stare? I didn't even say anything.
Oh?
Hey! Tanuji 9 enters the store while I'm still petrified. Oh, wait a minute. It just occurs to me. Hiro. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Age 20. She's... Okay. Blood type A. How old was she in Steins Gate, then? Steins Gate takes place, well, I don't know. I don't remember. Anyways. For some reason in my head, I always thought of her like... I don't know, like 5 or 7. I don't know. Anyways. The psycho lives in Nakanoshita Minamitane Kumage District. Kagoshima JAXA Omagari Lodges. JAXA Research and Development Headquarters. Unexplored R&D Center Researcher. How many more tags do you, like, descriptors do you need, lady? Imagine seeing this version of Nai go psycho like she did in Steins Gate. Do you think it would be less horrifying than her going psycho as a child, or do you think it would be more horrifying than her being a psycho as a child? I know this is a very weird question, but it just, for some reason, popped in my head. It's like, what would be scarier, the child version being psycho or the adult version being psycho? I don't know.
Yashio-kun, right? Good morning. Good afternoon?
Oh, hi.
Welcome. Are you from JAXA? Yep, I just arrived on the island the day before yesterday. Do you come here often, Yashio-kun?
I guess so, yeah. Saved by the bell. Thanks to Tanuchi-nai's swift intervention, I've been freed from Izuka-san's Medusa gaze. I was honestly about to cave and spill the beans.
Akio-chan seems kinda lonely. You should go help her.
I'm just not into that sort of thing. More importantly, I can't let this opportunity pass me by. I place some coins on the counter to pay for the drink and rush outside. I'm out of here! There's a fancy bike parked in front of the store. Is this one of those mountain bikes? I have to believe... Wait, don't tell me she biked all the way here from TNSC. I have to believe this is Suzuha's bike. Or at least, like, something related. So... Dara would have Suzuha by this point, wouldn't he? Does Suzuha even exist at the moment, or has she not even been born yet in this time period? Actually, there might be a way of figuring this out. I'm gonna look something up to figure this out. First off, let me figure out, is the character I'm actually thinking of called Suzuha? Steins Gate. There is a character named Suzuha. Yep, it's Suzuha Amane. That's the character I'm thinking of. It says in Steins Gate she's 18. Her birth date is... Oh. It says her birth date on this wiki is September 27th, 2017. So, if the game's in 29... Yeah, she would be born by this point, but she would be just a baby still. She'd be like 2 years old or something like that at this point. Nah, I'm getting overcomplicating things in my head. That's a 15-kilometer trip, give or take. That can't be an easy ride.
Are you interested in my bike?
Tanuchi-nai comes strolling outside. She's holding a sports drink.
I try to bike her about 50 kilometers a day. Truth be told, I really want to do 100 kilometers. But at that point, I'd probably get confused over what my actual job is.
You bike in that outfit?
When I'm seriously biking, I wear a cycling jersey, but if I'm just gonna work up a light sweat, I don't bother. Wanna try giving me a ride?
Nah, I'm good.
Come on, you don't gotta hold back. Oh, that reminds me, with everything that went on the other day, I didn't get to properly greet you. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Tanuchi-nai sticks her hand out with no hesitation. I guess she wants me to shake hands? I'm not quite as on guard with her as I was before, but she still scares me a little. Keeping those thoughts to myself, I take her hand and shake it. Stop blushing, Kai. The automatic doors open and Mizuka-san pokes her head out to drop her zinger, then immediately vanishes. Was she watching the whole time?
She's right. Your face is red.
Tanuchi-san inches close to my face, still holding my hand. There aren't too many people out here in the middle of nowhere that greet each other with a handshake is all. I think Akio's probably the only one.
Yeah, I bet. Folks in Tokyo say that too. My dad was raised in France, so I always thought this was
Was this ever mentioned in Steins Gate and I just forgot? That wouldn't surprise me. I forget a lot of things. But... was it ever mentioned if he was raised in France?
We also hug and rub cheeks when we greet people.
What?
I put my cheek to yours and we rub them together.
Oh, I've seen that in movies and stuff.
I'll give it a try.
I'll pass.
I figured you'd say that. When I hugged Akio-chan earlier, she seemed really surprised.
Kinda jealous.
Of who?
Akio.
Oh, not the other way around.
It's not quite a hug, but whenever she has an attack, I usually hold her by the shoulder, so... Nah, not really.
So then, you should be more than fine hugging me, right?
Tanuchi-nai starts getting fidgety, like she really wants to give me a hug. If you want to hug me that badly, you have to beat me first. Then I'd be happy to oblige.
Beat you?
A kill ballad.
Oh, the fighting game. The next time, let's fight.
Oh, are you strong?
I have no clue. I've never played before.
As I know our fighting games from 4 or 5 years ago, she says with a sinister smile as she unlocks her bike.
Anyway, I'll be dropping by again. Say hi to Akio-chan the Arse for me.
And just like that, she blissfully rides off into the distance on her mountain bike. She's fast. Her acceleration is fairly impressive. If she can ride that fast in those clothes, she must really be a pro. At the end of the day, I wasn't able to talk to anyone about the Committee of 300. I keep hitting all the wrong buttons. First off, is there anything in this room that can be identified with Iruo? Nice. What are these called? I know it's like a specific kind of gamepad. Okay, that was really weird what just happened to me first. Okay, I don't know why I suddenly thought this, but I was looking at this gamepad, and for some reason it just reminded me of this nightmare I had a couple days ago where I lost my middle finger. Like, I don't even know how I lost it. And for some reason I just started looking at my hand like, I don't know, that scared me. I don't know why I suddenly got like that. That's scary. Whew. I'm okay. It's just, ugh. That was weird thinking about. Anyways, Bullet 48, Raging Bull. Doesn't look like there's anything in here you can actually identify. Tweepo? Let's all go to the Yoira Iki Festival? I don't even know what this is, but sure. My family was upset when I told them I wasn't going with them to the Yoira Iki Festival. Should be fine, they don't listen to me anyway. Always running around everywhere. Oh, is that my bed? No, not at all. Older man. What happened? Did a stranger break in? I get the feels whenever I watch Tiger Rabbit. Seriously, a masterpiece. I wish I watched it in real time. Of course, that's what I thought it was. Quick break. Think I've played about 3 hours. 21-4. Not focused at all. Sure. That boy probably won't come back home till late tomorrow. Just enjoy your day at the festival. We should go to the festival too. I can accompany you since I don't have a flight. Oh, really? Hello from Space Candy. We will have a booth at the Yoira Iki Festival. There will be venue limited space tornado candy there, so don't miss it. Nothing anywhere else. It's not all that surprising, considering I don't have that many friends to begin with. I tried to look up the committee online, but all I found was vague info with sketchy sources and the like. I can't remember any controls at the moment for some reason. The origin of a person's information, be it a document, news article, historical materials, etc., etc. Due to the large amount of false information present on online forums, it is important for the poster to provide the source if they want to be trusted, often referred to on the internet as sauce. For example, where's the sauce? i.e., where's the source of that? I'm too on edge. I can't focus on KB. I'm winning, but I'm far from my A game. I'm even dropping combos. Before I read the report, I was on a roll this morning. What should I do? I considered publishing it online, but that would just mean more noise to sift through. I'd probably end up dealing with a bunch of trolls and armchair analysts. I get an idea, so I decided to write up an email. Start email app. My Pokecom opens up the email composition screen. I have a feeling I know exactly where this is going, and I think it's going to be a terrible idea. You're going to go ask Misani, aren't you? Been a while, it's Kaido. I'm messaging you because I wanted to ask you a question, not counting on your reply, but have you heard of these things called the Kimijin reports? I heard that you knew Kimijin Ko when he was still alive, so I thought you might know something. Talk to Aki-chan sometime soon. This is a bad idea! Send this to Senomiya Misaki, please. Do not do this! No! Oh no! Oh no! I'm still 100% convinced that she's connected to the Committee of 300, and the second that somebody in the committee looks through Senomiya's freaking email and sees this message, oh, damn it! No! Don't send it! No! You idiot! Things are gonna start ramping up rapidly after this, aren't they? The message ended up being kind of blunt. But Misani was always down with that. Whether it was via email or phone call, Misani was always to the point. It'll be fine. And as I mentioned in the email, I don't expect her to reply. So then why did I even send her a message in the first place? How many years has it been since the last email I sent Misani? The last one was probably when I told her I joined the Robotics Club with Akio. On the flip side, Akio's apparently been messaging her pretty frequently. After hearing that she never got any replies, I figured it was a waste of time and just naturally stopped. But why doesn't Misani at least respond to her own sister? Is she that busy? Even with all the work she's up to, it'd only take 5 minutes to write something up. Or maybe that she's in Tokyo, she's completely forgotten about this small island out of time. Call? I'm so... I knew this was coming. Huh? I glanced down at the screen to see who it's from. Misani? I can't believe my eyes. Connect. Not good. Very bad. Misani. You've grown up so much since I last saw you, Kai. But why... Despite my confusion, I can't mask my joy, and my face is lit up. I mean, she's basically my master. She's a rival that I have to beat one day. How can I not be happy that I'm talking to Misani for the first time in 6 years? Long time no see. B. It feels extremely weird to be talking to Misani, who is some 1,000 kilometers away from here. I read your email. Without so much as a greeting. She cuts right to the chase. I literally just sent you that. I thought you didn't read any of our emails. I read each and every one of them. Akio's too. I know Akio will be thrilled to hear that. I'm also well aware that you haven't tried to get in contact with me for years now. If you were reading them, why didn't you say so? I would have messaged you every day in that case. Okay, maybe not every single day. Anyway, there was something I wanted to ask you about. Are you targeting... Kai? Misani cuts me off and casts her gaze on me. Whoa, she's scary. When I was little, Misani and Mizuka-san were known for being terrifying when they were angry. Mizuka-san looks like she'd be scary when mad, but Misani usually smiled, so that gap made things worse. Plus, I was constantly teased by her as a kid, so I'm conditioned to be scared of her in particular. Someone who only knows her as a PR person for EXCO would wet their pants if they saw her true nature. Is what you said in your email true? Yeah, I found it in Uchigaoka Park. Mizuka-san told me that you know Kimijima-ko and Airi. Forget all of this. Huh? Forget the Kimijima reports. You mustn't search for them anymore. Understand? But why? Because this is something you can't get involved with. Promise me. You gotta give me a reason. If you get involved any further, you'll regret it. So forget everything you've seen. But can you at least... She hung up. What the hell's going on? And hell, it's been 6 years! Couldn't she at least tell me how she's been? Even after becoming a working adult, she's as straight to the point as ever. You haven't changed a bit, Misani. There's so many things I want to ask her, like if she's targeting, or if she saw us at Robo 1. Anyway. Forget everything, huh? I'll regret it if I get involved any further. Does that mean that Misani is familiar with the Kimijima reports? Talk about a half-assed warning. This is just gonna have the opposite effect on me. It's like she's asking me to keep digging. But more importantly, does she know something about Kimijima-ko's death? Akio. Ah!
Normally the sort field is packed full of people today. It's like the entirety of Nakatane is gathered here. There are so many people here this year. June is beaming more than usual, and there's a bit of a hop to her step. She's pretty quiet during club as she watches me work, but I guess she likes a good festival as much as anyone else. Today's the Yoira Iki Festival. Yoira Iki means let's all work together in the Tanegashima dialect. Apparently I've never used it. But I guess it suits us perfectly. Box Cub, Yoira Iki.
Did you bring us here just so you could say that?
What's your beef? We came all the way here so we could deepen our bonds, right? Come on. The festival is held at the Central Athletic Park, aka Taiyo no Sato, located near our school. It's close enough that we can actually see the fireworks from the old airport, so I got everyone together. But man, why did Frabao have to be absent today? I want to ruffle Kai's hair like I always do when I call him a big jerk, but he's MIA, so I ruffle my own. Also, where's Kai? I don't see him anywhere. Yashio-kun, went to the hotel to invite Kojiro-san. So, he's not here yet. Oh, right. I wonder if he's having a hard time convincing her to come out. Maybe people from Tokyo aren't into festivals like this. That kinda makes me a little sad. I've heard all about Frabao. How she moved here by herself, hasn't tried to make friends, and hasn't been to school since the second day. Maybe as a Tokyo girl, she doesn't even want to come near us country bumpkins.
It's probably a fundamental issue with her character. Furuguri is obviously the type that struggles with communicating with... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It popped into my head. This is a great. I'm sorry. It just popped in my head for a second.
In that case, why don't we try to help her out? She's one of us.
Furuguri seems fond of Yashio-senpai, so we should just leave it to him.
What? Frabao's fun at Kai? It's because they're both in fighting games? Let me try giving him a call. Yeah, of course, no matter how many times I ring him up, he doesn't answer. What am I doing?
Anyway, can I go home now? I'm not into this sort of mingling.
Subaru then turns the other way and attempts to walk in the reverse direction of the crowd. June, don't let Subaru go!
June freaks out and does her best to grab onto Subaru's arm.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I am...
You don't have to apologize, just pick up me.
But Akio's told me to grab you, so... Are you both freaking out? Subaru awkwardly pulls himself away from June's arms and finally catches his breath.
There's no reason for me to be here, right? Stop meddling so much, Brett. And you too, Daitoku-senpai. You don't have to do every little thing she tells you to.
I'm sorry. June, there's seriously no need for you to be that polite to your underclassmen. It's okay for you to act tough. I know, but... Hidaka is way more mature than I am. Subaru once again attempts to flee mid-conversation. This time I'm the one grabbing Subaru's arm.
What is it?
I told you, we're to deepen our bonds with our fellow club members.
I'm a ghost as far as this club is concerned, so it all works out.
Wouldn't this make for the perfect alibi?
Alibi?
You can tell your dad that the reason you were out today was because you were with friends at the festival, right?
I see.
Looks like that worked. How about I buy you a mask? Selling masks catch my interest, so I decided to pick one out.
Why a mask?
Hey June, which one should I get him? Oh, how about this one? He-Man! What about this Upa mask?
Upa.
What about this Red Ranger? Cool, this is from the Fusa Kinger. Man, this brings back memories. Let's go with this one. I immediately purchased it and handed Subaru as a gift. This is a precious gift from your president, so take good care of it. These things don't come cheap. Since I'm not getting an allowance anymore, nor do I have a New Year's money, this blew a hole in my wallet. Come on, wear it.
Absolutely not.
But it's a present.
Never. Not gonna happen. I'll accept it strictly for use as evidence for my alibi.
You're very frank, and I don't appreciate it. Inside the athletic ground, next to the booths, a special stage is set up. There, participants are aloha dancing and yoira iki dancing. People have laid down sheets to prepare for the fireworks show. And of course, there are tons of people wearing yukatas and happies. Happies? I missed my chance to wear yukata again. I recall saying something similar when I came last year with Kai. I wore one last year. I used to come here every year with my little brothers. Oh, yeah, brothers. Yep, 3 of them. That many? I bet they're all here this year, too. You should be around here somewhere. Introduce them to me. But they're all kind of troublemakers. They'll probably make a sandbag out of you. They're much stronger at karate than I am. They sound pretty aggressive. I forced out a laugh and looked down at my Pokecom. Kai still hasn't responded. My house is in Mimitane, so up until junior high, coming to this festival was a bit of an adventure. Kai and I rode on our bikes all the way over. Then, once we bought the one thing we wanted from the festival, we'd leave. After we got into high school, we'd swing by on the way home from school. My freshman year, I came here with Kai and our senpai in the Robotics club. Last year, it was just me and Kai. Now that I think about it, I guess Kai was always with me when I came here. I don't have many memories of coming to the festival with Big Sess. Though we did go to the Rocket Festival in Mimitane once. We both wore yukata and everything.
No.
You want some Akio-chan? Huh? Jun's holding out some steaming hot takoyaki. When did you get that? Oh, sorry. I love takoyaki, so I couldn't help myself. They look amazing. I decided to have one. I poke one with a toothpick and throw the whole ball in my mouth. You can have one too, Hidaka-kun.
Thanks.
I burned my mouth. You know, you're pretty blunt with Jun, Subaru. Subaru blows on his takoyaki repeatedly in an effort to cool it down. Sensitive tongue?
Is that a problem?
He's so focused, I should leave him be. I glance around aimlessly. Just ahead of us, I spot a familiar face.
What? And Nai?
What's up? Keep your head down.
What's happening here?
I lower my head and to hide myself within the crowd. Is that Tsunushi-san from Jack's over there with Michi?
What's happening?
Oh, you're right. I wonder why they're together. And look at him, he's totally head over heels. His jaw's basically on the floor. I mean, he's pretty slack-jawed to begin with, but this is bad even for him. What's wrong? It's just the image is too much for me. He looks silly, right? But I shouldn't laugh. No worries, you don't have to be polite with that guy. Michi and Tsunuchi-san seem to be enjoying their conversation as they follow the flow of the crowd. From afar, they look like a bona fide couple. Something smells fishy. Michi wasn't even there when we were kidnapped the other day. So they shouldn't know each other already. Wait, Tsunushi's not trying to win us over by getting to our supervisor first. What? I wonder... What do you think, Subaru?
My man is still blowing.
He's still blowing on his takoyaki. Alright, whatever. I'm seriously just gonna leave him be. This is bad news. If Tsunushi-san makes a move on him, I'm sure Michi will be the first to fall for it. Well, I don't really know Mr. Nagafukata, so, well, I don't know. There's no doubt. But wait, it's possible that he doesn't even realize he's being seduced. Though going by his face, he might as well be drooling. She's trying to pull out the spine out of our supervisor to stop us from continuing our work on Gun Bill 1. Is that Jackson lady a total monster or what? We continue to watch the pair, who are now sharing a 5-pack of
Yakitori. Crap. At this rate, Michi's done for.
I don't think we should
Eat before you get eaten.
Huh?
I turn around to check my partners in crime. Jun remains hesitant. Subaru has finally tossed the takoyaki into his mouth, but it's still too hot for him. He's holding... Subaru! These two aren't gonna be much help. I'm gonna have to step up. Michi and Tanuji-san are both offering each other their last yakitori kebab. When it comes to rom-coms, it's always a big fateful moment. They both reach for the kebab at the same time, and their hands inadvertently touch, causing them to blush. I must put an end to this charade. That yakitori's a no-go!
You idiot.
I confidently march in front of the pair, quickly snatch away the last skewer of yakitori and... Gizzards.
Oh, you guys came too.
Well, if it ain't little Samia, you're quite the glutton. Do you want gizzards that badly? But you know, stealing other folks' food is no good. Depending on the person, you could have the cops called on you. Also, there's an old proverb: food grudges run thicker than blood. Pro tip.
That's not a pro tip, it's just common sense. And gizzards are pretty tasty. Christ averted, I was right to call a no-go on that. By the way, how do you two know each other?
I went to school earlier to introduce myself and heard he'd be there today. And I figured I might as well have him show me around the festival while I'm here.
Listen, little Cinemia, when you're an adult, there's something called social drinking. Got it?
Hell, he's right in front of me. I can tell that Michi reeks of booze.
If I show Tanuji's on a good time today, the good karma will loop back around to the Robotics Club.
Says Michi as he makes a ring with his thumb and index finger. I guess he's talking about money.
It makes a huge difference. Leave it to me, little Cinemia. I'll show her one hell of a good time.
He sloshed. I'm starting to think he just wanted an excuse to drink. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure he can't hold his liquor. Like, at all. He'll probably drink himself into oblivion before she can ever seduce him. Tenoji-san, you really don't have to stick with this drunkard.
I don't mind at all. He's a fascinating teacher.
I can't believe she can keep a smile on her face after being dragged around by this drunk. Tenoji-san might actually be really sweet. But then again, I get the feeling that her eyes aren't laughing.
Wow, fireworks!
The bright lights bloom in the night sky.
How beautiful. Because of the aurora, I feel like the fireworks don't stand out all that well, but... It looks like the fireworks are burning up in the sky.
They're so intense that it's like they're engulfing the entire sky. The sounds of their explosions reverberate all the way to the core of my stomach. After looking up at the fireworks for a moment, I glanced down at the screen of my Pokécom again. And just as I expected, no response from Kai. I tried calling him again, but no luck. Did he ditch us? Gosh, you're always living in your own little world. Or maybe he's still trying to convince Fraubau to come out. I thought she'd enjoy this sort of thing anyway, so he should just give up and meet up with us. We always used to watch the fireworks together, so... It's a little lonely without him next to me. I wonder why. It's not just the two of us this year. Jun and Subaru are here too. I have more friends, and yet... Somehow deep down I still feel lonely.
The night sky, already red due to the aurora, is even brighter than usual.
Alright, I think now's a good time to end it here for the day. Hey.
It's good to get back to the swing of things again.
Then tomorrow is not going to be an upload of this game. It's going to be an upload of the other playthrough, which if you've seen the poll I made, then you'll know which one won. At least I hope it hasn't changed by this point. It might have changed, but if it has, then I apologize. But it should be the one that's winning. Anyways, this, again, it'll alternate between this game and the other game every day. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all later. Peace!